where we call the man for once a gold digger, because it's always the woman who's called a gold digger.
Yeah, who
This
said?
all the time. So here we will have a classic case.
Wherever gold is available, people will dig.
Absolutely. So
Be
this
it a
is a
man or a
classic
woman.
case.
There are 5 persons. She had 5 boyfriends.
No, are you referring to 5 boyfriends or 5 friends who were boys? Because every friend who is a boy will not become a boyfriend.
Forget about the skimpy dress and she going to the nightclubs and all that.
Going to nightclubs or wearing skimpy dress doesn't make a woman bad at all.
The moment I am not saying bad, that is not to our culture. That is not to our culture.
Everything lies in the eye of the beholder, sir.
Would your lordship say that I should continue to make a living with her?
This is the matter, Your Lordship, was to be taken up on the other day. This is that misogynistic comments made as against the wife.
Wife?
As against the wife, the certain comments made which Your Lordship had stated.
Yes, sir. Sir, appear ಆಗ್ತಿದಾರಾ?
Please, my lord, I am representing the petitioner in 7.1.
File ಕೊಡಿ madam.
The complaint came to be filed before the police on 23rd of August 2024. 23rd of August 2024. Complaining of the commission of an offence basically which is made penal under section 85 of the BNS, that is 498 capital A of the old IPC. But in a span of about 59 days itself, a final report came to be filed in the form of a charge sheet. In a span of 59 days.
Yes.
But,
yes, sir.
This man, a most powerful, rich, influential father-in-law. But he was popularly known and called as Amaravati Chandrasekhar in Mandya, who had even contested the parliament elections. Well, this would be the first legal submission which I am making. Well, may I now just request your lordship to kindly have a cursory look at the 164 statement which came to be recorded. May I just request your lordship to kindly turn to 164 statement?
183.
Which is presently equal to 180.
183.
Yes, ma'am. Which is presently equivalent to 183 of BNSS. Well, probably a couple of dates would certainly assume some importance. The marriage would happen on 29th of November 2023. Marriage is on 29th of November 2023. Well, they would leave this country on 26th of December 2023. There is in a span of about 25 days they would leave the country. But all the events which are the one set to have happened have not happened in this country at all. Nothing has happened in this country at all. Well, if my lord were to look into the 164 statement, your lordship has the advantage of the 164.
I have it.
Would your lordship permit me to read the 164 statement, my lords?
Oh, the whole thing?
It is because nothing has happened here. Why I am inviting my lord's kind attention is, well, if nothing has happened in this country at all, she would come back. Then, my lord, there is a legal prohibition for the court to have taken cognizance in view of the mandate of law as mandated, my lord, under section 208 of BNS. Have a look at section 208 of BNS for a moment.
BNS.
Offences committed outside India. When an offence is committed outside India by a citizen of India, whether in the high seas or elsewhere, or by a person not being such citizen or any ship or aircraft registered in India, he may be dealt with in respect of such offence as if it had been committed at any place within the India at which he may be found or where the offence is registered in India. Well, they would stay there hardly for about 6 months, come back in August 2024. No sooner she comes back in August 2024, the complaint is filed, probably to strengthen her claim for a decree of divorce against the petitioner. To kindly turn to the additional documents which I have filed. her past conduct has been prior to the marriage and subsequent to marriage has been admitted. I have produced the CD and I have produced this confession which she would make to her husband in writing. And she would, in the statement of confession which she would make before her husband, she would admit in unequivocal terms that she was never or ever harassed by her husband or by her in-laws. And she is solely responsible for the predicament in which she has been placed is the statement of confession which she would make. Well, may I just request your lordship? Well, initially I thought I should not place these things on record in the case. Least, my lord, the dirty linen should not be washed in public. I did not place it on record because, after all, the relationship still exists, and she has sought for a decree of divorce against me. And probably the very object of she coming back and filing a petition is to see that she would settle herself well in life. I thought, my lord, I should not do all these things. I kept quiet. But now that I was compelled to file it, I have filed it and sought for your lordship's leave to permit me to amend the petition by making an appropriate application for amendment.
But one question I had after reading this.
Yes, my lord. I am bound to answer.
At whose instance she wrote this?
My lord, she herself would confess when I questioned her late night.
Why?
Home.
No, why?
She used to come home late night, my lord.
And write this, whatever has happened every day?
Yes. I would ask. My lord, this is admitted. It is admitted, undisputed.
You got married on 29/1/2023.
Yes.
These are all things that have happened in 2020.
Not on 29/1/23, my lord. It is in November 2023.
When did you get married, sir?
November 2023.
Then it is long before that. All these writings are of the past.
Well, kindly imagine this situation, my lord. My grievance before your lordship is, imagine this, as my lord has pointed out, it is her past conduct or past history. We will, for a moment, take it in that fashion only. On being made known of her past history or past conduct, my lord, would your lordship suggest that I should continue to make a living with her?
Divorce kotbidi.
That is exactly what has happened. My lord, she would come back. She herself would file a petition for divorce. I'm ready. I'm ready. It is for this reason, my lord, otherwise, my lord, I wanted to pardon her. Come, it is all right. Past is past. That is how I have said even in my application also. Past is past. Forget about it. Come and make a living.
Past is past. They would not have produced all this at all.
Well, I think I made myself clear to your lordship. This was filed only just about 2 months back. Otherwise, I would not have filed it at all. I would not have filed it at all. What they want is a divorce. They have gone to the court. Let them go, my lord. As my lord has pointed out, give her a divorce. My grievance before your lordship is merely because she would be exposed to all these things. Then they would go to the police station, use the contacts of her father, who is a very, very rich, powerful, influential person in Mandya district, who is popularly known and called as Amaravati Chandrasekhar, who contested the election for the Mandya parliamentary constituency and Congress I ticket, who is a realtor, who is a businessman by profession. Even Namanu Pidda, Gotilla, Bidda Hallike. Bidda Hallike. Ashta Nenilla. I need to take your lordship. As my lord has said,
why would a girl tell all this that has happened 3 years ago?
Yes, my lord.
Unless she is driven to the wall.
No. Unless she was driven to the wall, for example. Would your lordship say that I should continue to make a living with her?
I said no. That.
I said no. I don't want her. I don't want her.
So you got one thing is divorce you are not going to grant, alva? No, not going to agree rather.
Totally joint petition hakona. Tondre illa. If my lord were to advise both the parties, instead of washing this dirty linen in public, if my lord were to advise both the parties, both of
Now
you
that you
go.
have filed it. Yes.
ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೀನು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಲೈಂಗ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್. ಇಟ್ ಹಸ್ ನಾಟ್
Yes,
ಗನ್
sir.
ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲಾರ್ಡ್ಶಿಪ್ಸ್ jurisdiction.
Why is today's generation struggling to maintain healthy relationships? Is it ego, control, or unrealistic expectations? Share your opinion in the comments. This Karnataka High Court case revolves around a heated divorce between an Indian couple living abroad. The husband accused his wife of inappropriate behavior, but the court clarified that a woman's clothing does not define her character. The wife, in response, alleged that her husband was controlling and even demanded 5 crore. Her lawyer also pointed out misogynist remarks in his petition and questioned why only women are labeled gold diggers. The judge concluded with a striking remark: "No one is a gold digger. Wherever there is a gold, people tend to dig." Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more such updates.